Hello, my name is Dave Hansen with Keller Williams in Seattle, and I help people buy homes. There are only 8 steps to buying a home, and they're the exact same steps. And if you don't take the steps in the right order, it can cost you, it can hurt you. And so I thought I'd go over that with you today to show you what those 8 steps are. And this first step we're going to only go over in this segment, but it's a proven path to home ownership. And I'm going to be talking mostly about renting versus buying. And so it's going to be based upon your first home. But whether you've bought many homes or whether this is your first one, it's always the same steps. And the first one is to decide to buy. Do you really want to pay someone else's mortgage? Now, if you're renting and have a stable job with some savings and a credit score of higher than 600, you likely can qualify for a loan or an FHA loan. So the first thing that always comes out of a buyer's mind is, I can't afford to buy my dream home. The fact of the matter is, you get closer to buying your dream home by buying your first home. And the normal progression is to buy your first home of what you can afford, and then as your needs change and your dreams change, you start moving up and you get bigger and better as time goes on. And then at the end, you usually move down. So don't think of it as you can't buy that dream home on the water, but it might just be that 1-bedroom condo that you can afford, and that it's going to help you financially down the road. I want you to take a look at this renting versus buying. Now, Sheila, on the left-hand side here, has a $900 mortgage, and it looks like she's paying more than Chris, which is he's paying $800 in rent. But her total house payments are going to be about $10,800, and at the end of the year, she'll pay $8,400 of interest, which is tax deductible. She's in the 28% tax bracket, so her tax savings are $2,352. Her actual housing costs for the year are $8,448. Now that might seem like a lot, but if you go over to Chris, his housing costs at $800 a rent is $9,600. And so actually he's spending about $1,150 more than Sheila. Plus, Sheila gets $2,400 of mortgage buy down. She's building her equity over Chris. So I wanted to take a look at this last part, and says, above all else, when done right, homeownership can lay the foundation for a life of financial security. So how do you do it right? Right over here. There is never a wrong time to buy the right home. All you need to do in the short run is find a good buy and make sure you have the financial ability to hold it for the long run. That's it to home ownership step 1, and we'll go over the other steps in a later time. Thank you. Have a great day. My name is Dave Hansen with Keller Williams, and if you have any questions, feel free to give me a call, 206-686-7525. All right, take care. Bye-bye.